Alright guys, welcome to the video. And literally just moments after I had a game on Live Oaks, I'm going to make this replay. I just had a game in this same tank and same map on the other spawn, and it was a really crappy game, guys. I did some pretty good spotting, and literally the TD sitting on the hill did not take any shots on the people that I spotted, and I thought I did some great couple of passes, and it was terrible. So I'm going to go ahead, and I saved this replay a couple days ago, but I am going to share it here and just kind of explain what I did and my thought process in, you know, moving to where I did move, and my positioning and the like. So this is a really great spot here. I really, every time I'm on this map with T49, Batch Hat, any light tank that can get here, I like to sit right here, guys, because you could spot and take shots through this little railing here. But a lot of people that are, especially people that are moving or that don't have good accuracy, will not be able to do that since they're so far away from it. So right here, we're able to poke a shot on this on that M4 or whatever it is, and M6A2. And this link's kind of like YOLO's through here. This is the thing, is I kind of like to make a run like that, but not that aggressive, guys. I feel like that was a very aggressive move on his part. But, it did work out. He was able to spot probably a lot of our guys there. And, as I notice him coming around, I'm able to get a shot in on him. But we're able to spot the T28 here. And this is what I mean, again, by, I try and get myself safe there. But he literally doinked his shot right off the the porch area there, because he can't get a shot in there, and I'm able to put a shot into his cheek as he's turning. So right off the bat, guys, we got a couple of shots in here, and I'm now going to move, because this spot becomes kind of unsafe as people come in, and especially if there's Artie, which there wasn't here. But you could see this LT432 now spotting the entire team, and this is kind of a play I did just in the stream I had a couple minutes ago, but not nearly as aggressive, and I got completely obliterated because my teammates, didn't want to support. But since we have decent support here, and I have a lot of TDs behind me, like 3 on that hill there, I'm trying to kind of figure out what I can do to get them shots, because, they're pretty far back, and we're losing the city big time. And I'm not gonna, sit in front of heavies, guys, right? Especially, on the hill and stuff. Even though I have good camo, it's not something I'm going to do, so I just try and keep myself moving as I'm realizing kind of the breakdown of this game, and we can see that the East has won, right? So we're just kind of trying to make the proper decisions here in helping out, and I'm trying to at least keep these guys spotted for a little bit, even though the Luva's there, but just so I can have eyes on these guys to help our TDs in the back. So I try and kind of hang out here for just a little bit, but shortly you'll see me start making a move to go up the the lakeside here, and assist the east side of the map, because they were pressing, and now they're kind of they're starting to be pushed back a little bit. So here I run into the T28 because I'm not paying attention. We'll go free camera from here on, and as you can see, kind of just how this game is coming about, guys. This is to be expected when they push the city, and now we have the east side of the map, and I prefer to always have the east side of the map because it's a much better side of the map for flanking, right? So now, since I see all these guys are pushing up, obviously you don't want to leave your teammates, just kind of hanging out here without your help. But what I'm able to do is now use this ridge to cover myself from all these guys that are pushing right here, and I'm able to come around now and assist the guys on the east side and spot here. So now this is exactly what I wanted to do, was give these guys back here shots, right? Because this TS5 is sitting way the heck in the back, and these other TDs on the hill are looking for something to shoot at other than these heavies, right? So we're going to work our way up here, and we're able to poke some shots on these guys and spot the rest of their team trying to defend, which is really important, because now we have these people on the east coming up, and we're able to get some good shots there. And we do like it must have been like 1,000 spotting damage or something like that in that little go there. And now I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, guys, because now we're losing because we've lost guys over here, and this push here has broken down for some reason. I don't know why. Had they just pushed up maybe on the far like 0 line, they might have been better off, but I think they tried to be too aggressive, and this team was very good in, you know, going back around and defending, which oftentimes you don't do. You like to push aside, but given the situation where they are taking shots from here, it's actually better for a lot of these guys to come back and defend. But I was counting on that, right? So now you could see that I'm able to spot these guys, and you know, even though we're technically losing right now, this is a really, you know, good opportunity for me to do a ton of spotting and basically carry the game from here on out, because we are completely blind. You know, everyone's blind and just trying to stay, like, at least hold down, right? Like this IS-2 and the E-75. And when I'm able to continuously spot these guys, I don't have Artie to assist me, but at least we're able to, you know, I'm able to continuously spot them and see where they are, and hopefully these guys can get some shots on them, right? So this is kind of how this game turns out, and this is why it was such a good example, because it's such a close game, guys, and they're now defending, and we're kind of defending too. So it turns out to be a very long game in which you can do a lot of spotting over time. And that's the thing, you know, when these games are really quick, it's tough to get a lot of spotting damage, you know, regardless of if the game is a loss or a win. If it's very, very quick, you're not going to be able to, you know, do a lot of spotting damage just because the game isn't very long, you know, and people have pressed and they've already spotted everything. So, but in a game like this, you know, as I stress in all my videos, it's so important to stay alive, guys, because now if I was dead, all these guys would be blind, and there's no way we would have ever won this game. So I'm able to see that these heavies are coming up the hill here, and I'm able to get some shots and kill that M6. And I'm surprised I wasn't spotted earlier, guys. We take a shot from the SU-101 there, and he took my engine, so now we got to get the heck out of here. And luckily we're able to get some spotting damage on those guys up here. And now it's 8-6, right? We're in great shape because we're able to help the TDs here, and they're able to, you know, keep these guys from pressing. And now we've spotted this ISU, and this is just, you know, this is how I have to play this, guys. There's literally no other good play here. I just have to try and keep everything spotted and keep myself alive to the best of my ability, because, you know, I need to spot for this team. It's a close game, and they're able to clean him up there. I really wanted to get that kill, but this thing isn't super accurate from a distance. But this is how we have to play this, guys, right? You just have to keep, you know, your teammates, how can I say, you know, you have to allow your teammates to be able to see, you know, what's going on. If they're all blind and nobody can see, like, any of the enemies, we're not going to win this game, right, guys? Because we're all in, like, hold down positions, and we're blind, and we're just going to keep getting picked off, you know. And, you know, we're trying to, like I said, we were trying to press the east side, but we're stopped, right? Now that the game has turned out like this, because I was able to spot this whole area, and now because they've moved to defend, right, and we were able to stop this press, now we are winning on both sides of the map technically, right? And that's the thing, in World of Tanks, you have to win at least one side of the map to win the game, always. I mean, there are so many, like, you know, games where I see a team go back to defend and both sides are then broken down and they get flanked and they die. There are very, 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 very rare cases where you can defend both sides and win a game, and it's usually on, like, assault mode, right? And even then, if you lose one side, usually you lose the game. But in very rare cases are you able to, you know, if it's really close, are you able to pull out a win when you're being attacked from both sides, right? And that's what happened to them here. We're now able to win this side of the map, and these guys that were getting spotted are now taking shots from here and from here. And I'm able to go around and just, you know, clean this prototype right up. And now this puts us in a great opportunity, guys, a great spot, because we know where the rest of their tanks are, and we're going to press in, and the east side is going to press in, and this is now an easy win, guys. You know, a couple of minutes ago, you know, game time in this game, it was like, you know, we were down like 8-6, and now this has turned out to be a super easy win, as I'm going to come in here, and I'm just going to speed through the rest of this, as I'm able to come in here and just, you know, clean up this IS-3, and you know, my teammates are able to come in and just finish him off. So again, guys, you always have to win at least one side of the map to win the game. You know, if you see that one side of the map is lost and you're like the only one there, like say like I was over here right now and all their heavies were coming through, just get out of there. Leave that side of the map and go help your people over here, because unless you have Artie here or something and other people are going to come back and help you, you're not going to be able to stop. I mean, you could spot them, but you're not going to be able to stop, you know, a train of like 4 or 5 heavies coming this way by yourself. So just leave it and get yourself safe. Maybe get the Arties can come like over here to this side of the tracks as your team either caps or they come back to help you, you know, and protect this side of the map and pick off the heavies as they come this way. You know, don't try and go out there by yourself. Just leave. That's something I've learned with this, with playing light tanks, and that's what I was able to do, guys. I was able to come along this ridge line here, and though I kind of left my teammates, you know, out to dry, hanging out to dry here, they were able to still stop these guys. But in that situation, right, what am I gonna do? Like, I could come up here and try and poke shots at the heavies that are coming through, but even then, there's like a building, like right here, there's a ridge line and all. And in my honest opinion, that just isn't the right move when we have all the support over here. So that's probably the only other play I could have made, is to try and poke shots here, risk getting, you know, taking shots from this hill. But in my honest opinion, it's best to just leave that side of the map, guys. And as you can see in this example, we're able to come up here, you know, poke up here, you know, spot a lot. We do 2100 spotting damage, 1700 damage, guys. You know, that's a total of like, it's like a 4,000 game right there. Great game. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this example on this map of some good spotting. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.